Due to my lecture on Shanghai campus on November the 2nd, I cannot join you in the anniversary celebration in Beijing. So I would like to make a video speech as a substitute to celebrate the school's 19th anniversary with my colleagues and students. Now we come to celebrate the 19th anniversary of CEIBS. And it's natural for us to think that the conditions we are facing now are actually very similar to those of 19 years ago. At the upcoming Third Plenary Session of 18th CPC Central Committee, a resolution for sweeping reform will be passed and is expected to be carried out next year. In addition, China's Shanghai Pilot Free Trade Zone has been put into operation. Both the sweeping reform and the free trade zone are an epitome of the Chinese government's drastic measures to further the reform at home and opening up to the outside world. 2 decades ago, the Third Plenary Session of 14th CPC Central Committee adopted the resolution for issues concerning establishment of a socialist market economic system, an action plan based on the decision to establish a socialist market economic system made at the 14th CPC National Congress. According to this program, we got down to the foreign exchange reform in 1994, which signalized our implementation of the export-oriented policy across the board. Therefore, 1994 marked the beginning of China's sweeping reform.
和14届三中全会的总体设计开始我们的全面改革。
This round of sweeping reform helped set up a basic framework for the socialist market economic system, which laid a solid foundation for China's economic growth from the 1990s to early 21st century. The market economic system established after last round of reform could be regarded as market economy 1.0 and played a critical role. Among business schools at home, CEIBS was the earliest to introduce and disseminate basic knowledge and managerial experience regarding the modern market economic system, and cultivate a huge number of talents to make our market economy 1.0 run better. Presently, however, we are confronted with more considerable challenges. Over the past 2 decades, the introduced market economy, which retains the legacy of the command economy, has obstructed the market's resources allocation. When addressing its relationship with the market, the government has interfered into something beyond its control or capability, managing something it should not manage or could not manage well. This resulted 2 problems in the Chinese economy. the extensive growth model has not yet to be reversed. Rent-seeking has run rampant. As a result, many social and economic issues have arisen, such as a yawning gap between the haves and the have-nots, people's declining trust in the government, and the lack of rules for market operation. Thus, we need to launch Market Economy 2.0, a new modern market economic system to help combat these maladies. It seems that the Third Plenary Session will pass a program for sweeping reform that details specific measures. In my opinion, its core lies in how to establish a unified, open, and orderly market economic system. The first among 6 issues CPC General Secretary Xi Jinping put forward at a forum in Wuhan. A modern market economic system signifies both a unified rather than fragmented market dominated by local protectionism and a competitive market governed by rules, free of any monopoly like administrative intervention.
在规则基础上的竞争性的市场而要消除各种各样的垄断行政垄断、行政干预等等。这样一个市场
This kind of market system will come close to a modern national market system. In establishing such a system, my colleagues and students will need to put in a great deal of efforts. Besides, when running the modern market economic system, each company will need to enhance its employees' capability to meet relevant requirements. In this sense, we will perform the following tasks. First, our instructors and students should play their due role in establishing a modern market economic system. Secondly, we should equip all employees with required knowledge and skills to ensure each enterprise complies with rules and regulations in conducting its business. Thus, we will need to make more efforts for the school's higher target. In next 10 to 20 years, we will be in a position to shift our market economy to a modern one in a real sense by removing the vestige left by all these outdated systems. In this new round of major reform, we expect all of us will score more achievements for national prosperity, corporate development, and personal growth.
为了我们个人和企业的成长再立新功，再做出新的贡献。